Hello and welcome to episode 189 of the Book Wars. What are we already laughing at?
Miranda.
I used to always do that dance.
I know, but it's still funny.
Kate's always like, guys, why do you always fuck up the intro? And then I'm just right in the middle, just starts laughing.
I would say it wasn't my fault this time, but
It was not terribly audible. It was that terribly audible fucking laughing, and then you were like, "What are you laughing at?" Jesus, let me live.
Anyway, this is the Book Wars pod,
God.
as you may have discerned. We are reading starting Convergence by Zoraida Cordova, chapters 1 through 9, which is also part 1 of the book. I'm here with Kate and Miranda, as you heard, and Devin as well. How's everybody doing?
hello.
Meh.
Doing pretty good.
I was doing great until somebody yelled at me for my dancing during the intro.
I didn't yell at nobody for nothing. I giggled.
Chris complained about somebody's reaction, which was to my dancing, and I used to do the dance all the time, and here we are. This is famously a visual medium, for sure. Not at all a podcast, which you can only hear with your ears.
I listen to some podcasts that also do a YouTube component, and I'm like, who I recognize the answer is youths, but who watches things on YouTube?
I did do that once.
you watched a YouTube once?
Yes. One time in my life, I've watched a YouTube. No, I've definitely listened to / watched a podcast on YouTube, but it was a ringer joint. So it was right after.
That's different though.
Yeah, it's different.
Yeah.
Fair
enough.
Anyway.
Also,
what are we
putting video on YouTube is fucking effort. Nobody needs to.
Well, I think that was what I watched was a live situation, or a quote unquote live.
Regardless, though, I gotta put on a shirt that's clean, shit. I don't know.
Yeah, you gotta look good for those. That seems stressful.
I famously have never worn a clean shirt in my life, so.
I believe that about you.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
No.
Anyway, what are we all drinking?
No, bad. I am drinking nothing exciting right now because Chris and I just got back from having a massage because we were both my body just turns into one giant knot within the space of a week. Every time I get a massage, it's great. So
to be fair, if you're listening, stop listening. But some of us did just get back from visiting the in-laws.
Yeah.
I haven't been told they're listening.
Okay.
So I don't think they are.
The chinchilla is just running around in the background. So yeah, it was 90 minutes, and the poor dude was just every single time I get a new person who does to do a fucking massage for me, I'm just I'm so fucking sorry because my entire back is just a brick. It's fucking terrible. Anyway, so I'm just trying to hydrate right now, and so I've got old people beverages. It's
like water,
like tea.
Oh.
So just things. Also, if you hear that noise, it's my chinchilla chewing on a block of pumice.
As one does.
As do we all.
Anyway, what you got there, Burb?
I'm drinking a beer. It's a Breakside IPA by our friends at Breakside Brewery.
Oh my god.
I can never remember if it's brewery or brewing, but it's brewery.
You're there 5 times a week, bro.
I don't look at the sign.
You're on first name terms with every bartender.
That's how bars work, babe.
Oh my god. It was great. We were just in Portland, and Miranda being Miranda, like all these, like all the fucking people who work there will like walk by, but just like picking up people's like empty dishes and stuff, as one does when you work at a fucking brewery that serves food. And it's Miranda, so she's just like, "Hi," chats with them, doesn't introduce us.
I realized halfway through that I probably should have done that, and I was like, "Oh fuck."
We were just kind of like it was us and the waitstaff kind of eyeing each other like, "Hey."
I got nothing.
I love you so much. It was like we kind of laughed. We were just kind of like get in the car and start laughing because we were like, "That's so burb."
I'd apologize, but I'm like this.
It's completely fine. I was not surprised by it. It was just
I wouldn't call
consistent.
it a strength of mine.
You're just a very consistent person, and that is why we're friends.
I'm a Capricorn, actually.
Oh my gosh. You're an autistic Capricorn. There's
yeah, it's a
there,
fucking
there it is.
But yeah, I'm drinking an IPA, Breakside IPA, the flagship. It's very good. I also have some water because I was just there and drinking a couple beers.
Nice. Devin, do you have
Nice.
anything?
Oh shit.
Sorry. I had to go get cat food this morning, so I also picked up a Popwell blackberry lime probiotic flavored soda. So I'm excited to see what all those words mean together.
All right.
Please tell us how that is. That
What is-
sounds good.
What is Popwell? Is that like
Popwell's like the brand.
Is that like Target brand poppy sodas?
It was at Safeway, so I assume not.
So Safeway brand.
Yeah.
I stand by what I said.
Popwell.
Interesting.
Okay. Like what are those bitches called? Poppy?
Yeah.
I think that's
Or
what they're trying to
Olipop is
encroach.
the
Yeah.
fancy one, yeah.
Right.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Oh, sorry, I didn't mean to ASMR that.
Actually, we're branching out as a podcast.
Please leave that in. Oh my
It was really good.
Okay, good. I'm glad. I had a poppy for the first time like a few weeks ago because our friends were having a cookout, and I was just like, wow, this is really bad.
I don't think I've had a poppy. I've had the Olipops, and they're very good.
Okay. I've not had an Olipop. I did the pop. It made my teeth feel weird. You know how like you eat some candy and then you go take a nap and you wake up and your teeth feel fuzzy? They felt like that immediately.
Is it because we haven't brushed them since the candy?
Correct.
I don't know if I've had this happen to me, but I can theorize and I would say visualize, but that is famously not. Also, not a visual medium. That is a
Teeth,
tactile,
not a visual medium.
Situation.
It wasn't pleasant. It just made my teeth feel. I don't know what to say. It made my teeth feel fucking weird. They weren't teething right.
I hate
So
that
anyway.
for you.
Christopher.
I am also drinking green tea, and as Kate said, we just got back from a massage, and like all the tired just hit in the past like 7 minutes or so since we hopped online.
Oh, that's
so
good.
yeah, this is gonna be great. We're gonna do great. High energy pod.
Listen, it's part one's the build up. We're okay.
It's true. we're just talking facts at this point.
This is exposition pod.
Only when we're reading George Mann. But yeah, go on.
Well,
As you know, cilantro.
listen, it's good exposition pod.
Yeah, I was gonna say that's. I mean, I always forget what an incredible writer Zoraida is. Like, not that I don't think not that I think she's a bad writer, but I'm always just like, oh, Zoraida's a lovely human, and then also she's a stupid talented writer. Like,
yeah, I was thinking that like right before we started. I was like, oh man, I was practicing for if I had to bring us in.
You're the best.
Alone in my apartment, I was like, yeah, friend of the pod, good writer, Zoraida. And I was like, oh right, Zoraida Cordova, actually a great writer.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
We famously love her work.
Yes.
It's so nice to be reading her stuff again.
Right? It's been a really long time for me, so I'm excited.
Cool. Well, before we dive in to exposition, listen, I warned y'all. Before we dive into exposition pods, 2 reminders. One, we're running a contest. This is going great. Running a contest, famously. Please donate to your favorite. At what point are we closing this and Daniel's just the only winner, guys?
Okay, so because the economy is the economy. I will also accept as entry if you want to like hop on iTunes and give us exactly 5 stars and send me proof that you reviewed us. That would also be fine.
All right, excellent.
Or
I like it.
Spotify or whatever the fuck you use. You know.
I like it.
Don't
And then
don't review bomb us. We just
and then after you screenshot it, we're gonna check. So you can't like screenshot it and then change it to 1 star. Like we're gonna check.
I will check. You know I will. Everyone knows.
Burb, are you going to rate the show right now?
Okay, I'm just looking up to see.
Okay.
No, well, because the last time we got reviewed was in like 2022 or something crazy like that. So I'm like, oh,
We're
people
only on
probably think we're
Spotify as the Tashi Station mega feed.
no. No.
All right. This is great content. But yeah, do that stuff and send us proof for entry into a raffle, and we're giving away themed prize packs of pins and such like doodads.
Fuck off. I know that's what it says. Shut up, though.
Also, for this book, our cause is RAINN, the Rape, Abuse, and Incest National Network, at RAINN, RAINN.org. It's the nation's largest anti-sexual violence organization, created and operates the National Sexual Assault Hotline, and carries out programs to prevent sexual violence, help survivors, and ensure that perpetrators are brought to justice. So be sure to support RAINN. On that note, while Kate goes on Spotify to see if we're there.
I'm telling you,
are.
I'm fucking.
We
What?
are. Okay, I'm adding you right now. Okay, I'm sending this to you right fucking now. If I can type.
You know what else
Okay,
is probably on
she can.
Spotify? Are audiobooks on Spotify? Maybe not.
Yes,
They
Yeah.
are?
actually.
You have to pay for them, I think.
Well, I mean, that's
Some
often
of it.
how things work. But Convergence is probably then, I would guess, on Spotify.
Who knows?
God fucking damn it. What? I need you all to know.
Winner,
it does
winner.
post twice. Sometimes. It used to post twice. The episode that Kate sent me is titled
Thanks to Richard.
Flubber Finger Blasted Her Through the Roof.
Correct.
Were you not on for that episode, Burb?
I was on for this episode. I just don't remember.
And then Flubber RIP'd.
Yeah. Anyway, so, shall we ask the all important question? When and where are we?
The Kristen Cerisi honorary
Kristen
exposition.
Cerisi
Yes, it's
Memorial. She is
Yes.
still very much alive. Question.
true. Very much alive, just dead to the pod. It's fine.
We're in the Donna system.
Yeah, we are. Also, can we talk about the fact
Wait,
that
no, we're not.
yes, we are.
Yes, we are.
In the
It's in the
Dalna
Dalna
system?
Yes.
Yes.
No, we're not.
Yes, we are. It
Yes.
says that 5,000 times.
We're in the
said it.
sector.
Is that not the fucking same?
No, it's not. God
God damn it.
fucking damn you. You pedantic shit.
We're in the Irem and Arano system, as noted by the fact that we are take place on both Irem and Arano, and famously not on Dalna. I know how to read. I'm
So do
smarter
I.
than you.
I don't
I
know how to read, so
am quitting the motherfucking pod. Also, how does it feel to have your whole sector be named after like the worst mud ball that, in the history of ever? Like literally, your entire sector is named after this place that is full of like cows and garbage and cult people. Like I just like, it's just like they're talking about Irem and how are we saying it?
Arano.
It's Arano. Okay.
but it has the apostrophe, so I figured it would be like a
Yeah, I know. Me too.
like an Arono.
Yeah, me too. That's how I've been saying
Like
it.
that's the stuff.
I mean,
apostrophe would be like
y'all
a
can pronounce it
Hawaiian.
however you want. I have the authors pronounce it Arano.
Whatever. Anyway, they're just like talking about their like long storied history and their like noble houses and this and that. Meanwhile, whole sector mudball.
It'd be like naming like an entire like river basin after Mississippi or some shit. It'd be horrible.
What's the name of the river?
No? Too much?
What's the name of the river? That's a cool ass river. It's real big.
It is real big. Anyway.
No one's going to respond to me because I was right about the sector.
Correct.
Yeah, fuck you.
All right, so we're on the twin planets, very very narrowly divided by a moon and a whole lot of dead people parts, and also
Yeah, I did
everybody's-
not. Sorry, go
I
ahead.
was gonna say debris, but that also is correct.
I don't know that, like, I'm pretty sure at one point there's just like, oh look out the window, a leg, like,
Yeah, no, I didn't
Yeah,
remember all
somebody's-
of the like straight up like severed body parts that were in the space debris.
Some
leg.
dead person's helmet like hits her fucking front
was
window. I was like, okay.
That was horrific. But yeah, I
Put on my
hate,
windshield wipers.
I
Like,
fucking hate it. Jesus Christ. I really hope this is a nod to them wanting to have canonically put in that Maz found the Skywalker lightsaber because Luke's fucking hand was just floating through space.
I like how we never revisited that. Sorry, that's a good question for another time, famously.
it's a different
But-
podcast.
All right. We're also on Coruscant briefly because Axel's there being a little fuck up, which we will talk about in a few seconds. This was Chris, I assume you stuck this in here. This is my question. This seems to
Yes.
be concurrent with the other two books we've read previously.
Yes,
Okay.
at least with it at least takes place before the end of Quest on Behalf of the Hidden City, because at the end of that book they talk about how, spoiler alert,
The
Irem and
peace accord,
Arano
yeah.
have
Mhm.
made peace.
Yes, right.
Although we'll see how long that lasts. Clearly,
They're
peace
gonna-
works really well for everybody here.
They're gonna make peace. That's the whole point of the book.
Is it
Although
though?
this is the High Republic, and they just straight up killed a guy at the end of that first one. We're like, oh no, that's the end.
Still mad about
Everybody's-
Kevin.
Yeah, Kevin's fucking
Kevin.
space dust, and not in the fun way.
God, poor Ket. Right? Damn. Not in like the cool poetic way, just in the yucky.
Just in the dusty way.
ate your soul
Just,
kind of way.
just shitty chalk.
Yep. Yeah. That's true. Shitty dog chalk.
Not even useful in a classroom.
Oh man. Plus, the regular chalk is also not useful in a classroom. Ask me how I know. Anyway. So we have yet again a new cast of characters. Maybe some of them will even survive this book. That would be crazy.
That's,
I can
not-
promise. Sorry,
it's
go ahead.
not Claudia Gray, so we've got a good shot. Call it a last shot. Is that what that book is called?
Yeah,
Yeah.
no. I
Nope.
got it.
No, I'm there. I just.
Sorry. I'm here to shitpost.
That- I can promise at least one of the 4 characters that we talk about is going to survive this book.
At least one. Christ,
Hey.
cracker.
Somewhere between 1 and 4.
Oh, Jesus. All right, so we've got. Are we. Gela? Is that how we're saying her name? So.
Gela? We're talking about Gela,
Yes.
That is how I was saying it.
All right. Just making sure.
like
Since-
a GIF.
Oh no. Speaking of conversations for a different pod. So yeah, there's all these characters are just kind of like, yeah, just like little disappointments to their like metaphorical parents or real parents, which is really sad to me. So Gala's out here and I was kind of like surprised to find out that she's 30 whole ass years old, because apparently she's still out here just doing whatever. Which,
Okay,
like,
honestly though,
no, relatable for sure. Yeah, no, 100%. But I thought that was really interesting because you don't see 30-year-olds who are like, I don't know, fucking up in this specific manner. I feel like a lot of the time, it's like, I don't know. By the time we get to 30, all these stories are about just like, oh, my career and my failing marriage and whatever the fuck else. So
I was gonna say we're all 30 here,
yeah,
but
it's true. But yeah, you know. And then we mentioned Axel, who is in the grand tradition of traumatized sad sacks, a traumatized sad sack. And Chris warned me. He was just like, yeah, he has a tiger mom and she doesn't love him enough. And sure enough, that is exactly what's happening. I was just reading through it and I was like, Jesus, I can like just see the disappointment on this lady's face. It's just, it's Asian parents have one disappointed face, and it's the face, dude. Like, she's just like, so I'm gonna stack some fucking rocks and meditate on this, and hopefully the fucking Buddha will grant me fucking, like, I don't know, like equilibrium, so I don't beat the hell out of my kid.
To be
It's
fair,
fine.
he is actively doing a great job of disappointing her.
Facts.
He's making no good choices.
True.
No, he is as much as like in a long storied tradition of Star Wars fuck ups, he is like up there.
I really hope he survives this book. I want to see what other stuff he absolutely ruins. He's just deeply fucking entertaining. Also, I want a sidebar for RIP for the fucking like lizard he was playing roulette with, who got his head bit off. Because I was really sad about it.
I was sad when they beat up his little droid.
Me too. I was just like, don't.
We
This
love
is-
emotional support, Quinn.
Oh, there's a lot of animal abuse going on. I was like, dude, bro, like this isn't cool. Like like the lady who owned the gambling and straight up Ozzy Osbourne the fucking hell out of that lizard, and I was like, no. So it's just anyway.
Rest in peace.
I know. Rest in peace, bro. And then we have Jerry, who is a fuck up because her dad's a fucking loony.
She's not a. She seems like incredibly competent.
No, 1000%. But her dad is just like
Just her
eternally
dad doesn't love her.
exactly. Is eternally disappointed in her because she doesn't want to just like kill everything in sight that has to do with Irem. You know.
Yeah.
Normal stuff. And then
How are we saying her name? Shiri?
Yeah.
Okay.
I was saying
Cheery.
Ziri, but that's because I'm white.
Anyway.
I was like, I don't know what. I was like, you're looking at me, and I'm like, I don't know. I am not a Spanish speaker.
I want to. Where's Rana when you need her? Honestly, speaking of Spanish,
I speak English and Russian, which that'd be like a.
Thank you.
And I don't think that. Sorry.
Yeah.
That was,
That would be the whole name too. The IRI in Russian would be silent.
no, it'd be like
It would just be
scary.
it's like a cat hissing noise.
Okay.
So this is a podcast. Hello.
This is a weird podcast today. And then we have the Prince of Irem, who is, I don't know. He seems fine, honestly, except for that he's adopted.
He seems too soft.
Yeah, this is my that is my thing about him. Like him having an absolute panic attack during takeoff, and Jerry just being like, "You need to chill, bro." Like this is very normal, and his mom just sitting there like, "This child of mine that I decided on, literally me bringing him into the I did that. This child."
Call him fan too soft.
Aww.
But
Aww. I don't know if he's gonna make. Speaking of people who I don't know who's gonna make it.
Oh, he's my. If somebody has to die, he's my choice. Not because I want him to. He's very soft, but I'm just like, oh, this man is
Too soft.
too soft to
Yeah.
live in the galaxy far,
Yeah,
far away.
so yeah, I know. Seriously. Then again, I don't know. He swims real good, so who knows what'll happen.
You can't swim in space.
famously. But yeah, it is interesting to see the dichotomy between those two, and obviously we'll get more of them. I mean, I feel like that's fairly obvious that we'll get more of them.
I ship it.
Um,
Of the main character. I don't ship it, but I see it happening. And
I
I
ship
want
it.
her to be gay is the issue.
Oh yeah, sure. That makes sense.
I know she's
Burb
not.
wants a character to be gay. Shocking.
She can. I mean, she can be many things. Also,
I can project anything I want. None of this is real. But
Yeah.
Even I know that this is set up for them to get together.
I ship it.
It has arranged marriage written all over it for
I
sure.
Ship it. Is it an arranged marriage though? If you decide you're horny for each other?
Self
Why
arranged.
not both?
Yeah. Okay. I don't know. Whatever. Self-arranged. I like that.
They're gonna book a hotel room with one bed and go, oh my god, there's only one bed.
I want that fanfic now.
Why
And then
not
they were
both?
roommates.
God. No, they weren't. They literally sent her to the fucking like other side of the ship. Like, don't
They were
be in
roommates.
cooties with each other.
But yeah, no, it is interesting to see the difference between them because like, and also the difference between Irem and Arano, which
Oh my gosh.
just to get into the next point on our outline, like
yes.
because Arano is very Like it is like seems like a completely militant society, basically, or at least wants to be.
I mean, they're trying to go full Japan on this. She's about to be like, "I'll just die, I guess." Death before capture.
I did love that they like exchanged their little tokens when she tried to kill herself. And he was like, let's calm this down, like
how I know,
for trust. And he gave her like his necklace, and she's like, here's my fucking dagger. My brother died about it.
Oh, like, right.
Okay.
It definitely isn't a clue that the planet name is honor in French spelled backwards.
Wow, I hate Star Wars. I'm quitting the pod.
This is why every time you see a new planet, you need to see what it spells backwards.
My God,
I stand by this. But yeah, so that's Arano.
Spelled backwards is Marie.
Yes.
Like the sea.
Yes.
No. Marie, like the name.
No,
but also like the sea.
The sea.
That's mer. M-E-R.
That's okay, but the Latin base of never mind.
Should I have taken Latin? I'm so sorry.
It's fine.
Burb didn't have a Latin exchange student living with her. I'm sorry.
I'm sorry. Did you? What?
No, I'm kidding. Get it? Because there are none. Get it?
I am the Latin exchange.
Because they're dead. They're all dead.
I am.
We're nailing it.
Dude, I am the Latin exchange student. I took Latin for 2.5 years. God bless us, everyone. The look of absolute disgust Burp just gave me. I can't emphasize.
Sometimes I forget that you can like actually do that.
I can't emphasize enough that I went to fucking nerd high school. Okay.
Yeah, Kate took Latin and I took French, and then we'll like go to Mexico on vacation and be like, well, this was fucking useful of us, wasn't it?
Girl, I did French in high school and Russian in college. I went to Spain and I was like, I don't know what the fuck is happening.
I mean, to be fair, if you had taken Spanish in high school in America and went to Spain, you would probably have equally no idea what the fuck was happening.
No, I would have done a lot better. I would have not cycled between yes and 3 different languages before I landed on C.
That's incredible. Also, they teach colonizer Spanish in the class.
Do they in your part of the country? They don't in mine.
Oh wait,
yeah,
no.
In Southern Maryland, they teach Spanish.
Oh no, they teach colonizer Spanish in New York, because like all my friends like who were from like Latin America, knew various dialects of like Latin American and Caribbean Spanish. We're all just like, what the fuck is this?
No, they firmly teach Mexican Spanish in California.
That's what they should do.
I mean, yeah,
that is what they should be
teaching. 1 point for us.
Oh Jesus, wow! I've never heard of it. What? That's actually kind of almost impressive that they do that. Actually,
huh? I've never heard of that before.
No,
we do love it. It is again what we should be teaching.
Yes, but. No, all my friends had to learn colonizer Spanish, and they were just like, "This is not how anything works in real life." But okay, and I couldn't blame them. Anywho, so we've heard a lot, I think, throughout both phases 1 and 2 about both Irem and Arano, and it's kind of nice to actually like see the politics on the ground. Like we got a little bit of it in the Orla and Comac flashbacks back in, I think it was Into the Dark, when they were dealing with them having the same problems, like what is it, like 100 years later or whatever the heck. But that was kind of like more of a snippet. That was more of a character study than it was actually explaining what the fuck the deal was between these two planets. Now we do have what the fuck the deal is with these two planets, and the deal is that they just
hate each other.
Yeah, they're just at a point where they're kind of hate each other because they traditionally hate each other, and that's just what they fucking do. Also, I need a sidebar for the fact that why is this literally just red versus blue?
Because they're in love with each other.
I was screaming. They're just like, nah, here's Arano, the red planet, and it's like Mars, and it is so martial, ha 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 ha. And then it's like
the desert planet and the water planet.
Yes, literally. And then I was just like, is this Pokemon also? Like, and then here's Iron Man. It's beautiful, and like the capital city looks like Venice, and it's lovely. It's just like, what the fuck is this? We do art and shit.
God, it's that gay book that came out a few years ago
Yes.
that I just slowed down from reading. I should read that again.
I don't even.
Deeply Red versus Blue.
I don't even know what book you're talking about.
Don't worry about it.
That's fine.
It's the one with the birds. There's a lot of yearning, as is
Sure.
there between Irem and Arono.
Yes. Obviously. But anyway, yeah. So yeah, there's a lot going on. As I recall, Arano was trying to establish a colony somewhere on Irem, and that's what got people mad. I don't know. They just seem to want to like.
I don't even remember that.
I feel-
You could very well be right.
I thought they just were like killing people on Irem.
Both? Probably both.
Why not both?
But why not both, indeed? But yeah, so we've got this conflict that has resparked itself and has been going on for the past 5 years. Kiri's dad has this cool fucking viceroy who's just like telling him bad things. I'm like, what in the Theoden and Wormtongue is happening right now? I like.
Yeah,
Like,
that part of this book is not particularly subtle. Not to give anything away, but
I mean,
who are we without our deeply evil like henchmen?
right.
What? I want to make a George Bush joke. Except
the
it's about
Zoomers will
Dick
love it, or the Alphas.
Except it's about Dick Cheney and Donald Rumsfeld.
Sure.
I've already made it by saying that.
Yeah, I was gonna say,
I
feel
don't
like
have
that's the joke.
I don't have a clever enough way, but like, who is George Bush without his Dick Cheney and Donald Rumsfeld?
I mean, true.
Are they both still alive? Cheney is, I know, which is
Cheney
bullshit.
I think Donald Rumsfeld.
I want to say Rumsfeld died.
I have no fucking clue.
I'm looking this up.
All these people are just like
God.
fucking walking the earth like just like desiccated bad
Oh,
white
no,
man
he's dead,
zombies.
yeah. He died 4 years ago.
Wow. I like didn't
He was
notice 'cause
both
we had a
the
pandemic.
youngest and the oldest Secretary of Defense.
Good for him. I hope he's in hell.
He absolutely is in fucking hell.
If hell's
Jesus
real,
Christ.
that guy better be there.
Now I'm just remembering the time our Canadian friend listened to a podcast and tried to tell us about how bad Henry Kissinger was.
and we were just like, son, him, our Canadian friend who listened to this podcast, and then it was us and his Vietnamese American girlfriend staring at him like, bro.
I'm actually familiar with his work.
Yeah.
I wanted to throw myself straight out the car, Lady Bird style. It was fun. All right. So we have leaders of Arano making terrible choices. And meanwhile, on Irem, I don't know. The queen seems fine. Burb had a reading question about what the path is doing.
I just hate that
this.
she's working with them.
I don't think she is.
I don't
though.
think you read that right.
She is working. She's actively participating in some kind of trade with them.
Where
Did I not
did
fucking
you read
that? Right?
that?
I definitely read that right.
The only time I remember the path being mentioned at all is by the like person who fucked with
By the explosion lady.
yeah.
But so somebody like sneaks onto the ship and goes into her quarters with her and her gay concubine, and they're having a conversation.
Burb, you read too far.
Oh shit! Sorry. What? They don't talk to each other. I don't know her.
What?
Sorry,
I was like, that's why I have no idea what you're talking about.
I
What?
did get excited and read ahead.
What?
Don't worry about it. We love the gay queens.
I'm
All right, now I vaguely remember what you're talking about.
Sorry. I couldn't remember which part was which, but that is after the summit. Please disregard my previous.
But speaking of the path, they are definitely up to no good here.
They're
And
definitely blowing things up.
they're definitely blowing things up.
Oh my-
They seem to be behind.
Can we have a minute for this must be sabotage? And meanwhile, Mr. fucking Lieutenant Big Dude, who's so fucking mad that he didn't get a promotion, is like, oh, this random beggar, not suspicious at all. Let's not worry about it. Gonna just
what are
flush
you
that
doing?
straight
what are you
out my
doing
big meaty
kneeling
brain.
down by this thing? That just hanging out with this guy?
my
That's okay.
God, he's so
What's that in your hand? Oh, you
fucking
just want water? Okay.
annoying. I'm just Jesus.
I do
Christ.
enjoy that the slur for the irony is barnacles.
That did make me laugh. I'm not gonna lie.
That's very funny.
Fucking barnacles.
Kind of fucked up, but I like it.
It's the desert versus the water.
But yeah, it is like, it definitely seems like there's some outside influences at play, which is ironic because the monarch famously doesn't like outside influences. But yeah, the path is involved, which, like, why would a religious order need to be involved in a war between two faraway planets that are in the same sector, admittedly?
What is George Bush without Dick Cheney and Donald Rumsfeld? And probably Jerry Falwell. Like,
Yes.
Kate showed me a thing the other day that was like, young Gen Z and Gen Alpha are like rehabilitating Bush's image and just like sharing goofy clips of him and being like, haha, what a doofus. And I'm just like, this is not surprising to me, but also
yes, and
I'm
But also,
so tired.
One of my favorite parts, though, about
If you're
that,
Gen Alpha and you want us to tell you why Bush sucks, we're happy to.
you know,
you just look around now. The same thing happened 20 fucking years ago.
La, 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 la. One of my favorite things about that article, though, this is a complete fucking sidebar, but we're already off the rails, so I don't give a flying fuck. One of my favorite things about that article is that, like, out of all of the living presidents, of which there are 3 who are not currently in office, God bless us, everyone. They're like,
rest in
he's
peace, Jimmy Carter. Shit.
I know, right? They were like, he's like the second most popular living president after Obama, and the other one is Clinton. And I'm like, the bar is in hell. The bar is in the center of the fucking earth. Like, I hated that. Also, the other week I learned Obama really fucking hates ketchup, and I really respect him for that.
He's from Chicago guy. What are you gonna do?
It's
I feel like we talked about this because y'all yelled at me for
we
not
did
knowing what
talk
was on a
about this
Chicago
the
dog.
pod.
I'm gonna keep talking about how this man hates ketchup because I also hate ketchup. Also, I read today that somebody in Denver invented like a ketchup shake, and so it's on my mind.
A ketchup shake?
Yeah,
Like
That sounds
milkshake.
Canadian.
Yeah.
That's horrible.
I
Yeah.
hate that.
Who did that?
I don't know.
Listen, I love ketchup, but that's too much.
Like current Denver or like historical?
No. Somebody in Denver right now is selling a ketchup shake.
I need to figure out who this is so we can never go there.
Or so you no, don't try that. Actually, that sounds
Drinking
disgusting.
ketchup.
Listen, I'm willing to try a lot of like, this is an unexpected pairing shit in the name of like, this could be fun. A ketchup shake might be where I draw the line.
Damn.
But is it like ketchup and the milkshake, or is it just like
I
regular ketchup but cold?
So Smoothie King has a ketchup smoothie,
Interesting.
Oh, maybe I have some smoothie.
King.
Whatever.
which I don't.
It sounded like drinking ketchup, bro.
That's
It ain't right. I saw the headline and I didn't want to read the article because I was like eating lunch and I didn't want to barf up my lunch immediately.
and you didn't have ketchup with your lunch.
I sure did not.
I think we own a bottle of ketchup, but I'm not 100% confident
Yeah,
in that.
that's only to like make other sauce with it.
Yeah, it is not often used.
No, it's fine.
Man.
So anyway,
So
the Donna sector.
yes, fuck
Welcome back to Ketchup Pod.
off. Oh my god. All right. Zooming out in terms of politics. So we have the Jedi trying to like basically play a neutral role. They're providing like doing like Red Cross type relief, just like trying to deliver like supplies and shit. And then I didn't write these fucking.
I
tweets underneath
did.
Here, go.
Notably, in the times before Stellan, you'll see that the Jedi are doing things that are very similar to the pathfinding missions that we saw in the previous 2 books, and nothing to do with any sort of police enforcement, and honestly seem uncomfortable being a part of the peace talks. Like, they're like, that seems like politics, and we don't really want to be involved.
I was fascinated by that because, like, I feel like the Jedi are known for, at least during the time of like the Skywalker saga, for like doing, Obi-Wan Kenobi, the great negotiator, you know, that type of shit. Or, you know, the beginning of the Phantom Menace, randomly, whatever the fuck. Like, I was surprised that they like wouldn't even like do any type of like mediation. They were just like absolutely like, nope.
Yeah, they're being dragged into this very much against their will.
And fucking screaming.
Like the council doesn't want them to be there.
They're just like, somebody asked us for some medical supplies, and now we're in the middle of a space battle? Question mark.
And also, Irem sees the two, the Republic and the Jedi, is it's two very separate entities. Where that is also something that, thanks to a certain dead bearded motherfucker, that difference kind of goes away. But like, when Fantu is like, I mean, or rather, when the Queen is like, they're meddling again, like they always do, and Fantu is like, didn't you ask them to come? And she's like, I asked the Jedi, I didn't ask the Republic.
Okay, to be fair, the Republic just like fucking shows up.
This is true. Literally nobody asked the Republic to be here.
That dude just shreked up like it was nobody's fucking business. He's like, I'm part of this now, and the Jedi at least have a reason to be there.
You know, but like back when they were building fucking hyperspace lanes and there was no fucking traffic control, and so 3 ships just popped the fuck up in this narrow corridor of dead body parts to be like, hey.
Yeah, I was gonna ask about that. Like, is there? God, what even is my question? They just all fucking showed up at the same time.
This intersection needs a stop sign.
Yeah, I think it was purely coincidental.
That's a. I can picture it, but I don't want to get too weird about it. That's like a main road with like one road on the side, and the one road on the side just has a stop sign to go whenever they fucking can.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's kind of what's happening. Except also, like, you know, if you cross over to the other side of the road, you know, your car gets exploded.
Die.
Yeah, correct.
You will get your hip crushed.
It's like a 3-way intersection, and one of them has a stop sign, one of them has a yield sign, and one of them has no sign.
2 of them have no sign. One of them has a stop sign, and you will get your fucking pelvis crushed.
It's not a no sign.
And
it's
the
like
hauler
fucking...
came in and said, "We're okay. We're just gonna drop our ice here and leave."
Dude, that hauler was so fucking relatable, though. No, it's not even like a no sign. It's a fucking like, I don't know, some get off my lawn dude with a fucking bazooka. It's fucking crazy.
A bazooka at the T intersection, just having a little time.
Yeah, you know, whatever. Just a whole ass RPG for your sedan.
Now I'm just imagining her placing stop signs with signs that just say no.
Wouldn't be the worst choice.
It might get more people to follow him.
I mean, you said it, not me.
Oh my God, when we were in Portland, somebody ran a stop sign in front of my dad, and he was so scandalized.
Oh, people loved it. Nobody in Portland knows how to drive. They do not understand the basic rules of the road.
See, that's the thing. Every single city and or state says the same thing. There's not a single place that's like, yeah, we have really good drivers.
They know how to drive. They just don't give it. Like, I'm from Maryland. Listen.
I'm gonna stop you right there, Miranda.
Everybody is a fucking
Y'all have
crazy
speed bumps on your highways.
Highway.
People in Maryland drive like fucking crazy, but we know the goddamn rules.
I don't think that's true.
I do think it's true.
This is debatable at best.
I simply disagree.
I once saw somebody stop in Portland halfway around like one of those little baby, you know how like in residential neighborhoods they'll put like little they won't do like a full roundabout, but they'll just put something there to slow you down. Drive around in suburban Portland.
Yeah, no, I understand what you're saying.
I was like several blocks away from one, and I watched somebody pull out perpendicular to me, see me, and stop halfway through and wait for me.
Did you get your hair caught under their car?
No, they were.
Stop it.
It's a reference. No, like maybe one person listening gets. Depending on if Kristen's listening.
Can we talk about Star Wars?
Oh, did we freeze? Oh no, I was like, did we freeze, or is everybody just silent?
No,
we're just all sitting in shame.
Oh my fucking god. Can we talk about Star Wars? I'm going to talk about Star Wars.
Can we like? I don't know if I have a point here to make, but I do feel like we should say something about like it is very interesting how they're just deeply here for medical supplies, and it's very much implied that like all of the Jedi on this trip are usually just pathfinders.
Right.
And like it is I feel like it's going to be a whole theme of phase 2, are we calling them phases?
Yes,
It is
they
phase
are
2. That is
phases, yes.
correct.
Phase 2, that like it's a whole new world.
I think that's a good point. See, you did have a point, Burb. I think that, and it was even a good one because you also see them
One in a row.
back to driving. But you do see them have like this almost mythical reputation, like all the fucking starfighter chatter yelling at each other since they can't like actually shoot each other until the other one does first. Like they all like shut up when they're like, it's a Jedi. Which is like fascinating because they have that mythical and heroic quality in phase 1 and certainly in the prequels, but like you get the sense that it's not like, oh shit, we're about to see some cool stuff. It's like, holy shit, they exist. Whereas like since we're in the Outer Rim, like that makes sense because nobody passes through this town. You don't even have a stoplight yet.
Especially in the Outer Rim, where like the Republic is still very much colonizing the whole joint, and it is fundamentally so far flung that like we've got like Jimmy, our local sheriff.
Right, exactly. We have the Santagas.
Here's these magic men from up north. Space North, Coruscant. There's no cardinal directions in a galaxy.
It is very like Old West vibes of like holy shit, a doctor's in town. I thought they were fake, like.
Have you heard of my good friend Tatooine?
Yeah.
I was gonna say, holy shit, a space western in my Star Wars?
Couldn't be.
All right. So we've got Chancellor Molo.
I'm going with Malo because of Malo's Hollows.
I'm going with Molo because fuck you.
Okay.
Like they talk about how he needed to go like basically like fucking record his podcast.
That is
with
a
like respect.
Convincing argument, actually.
His space fireside chats.
Yes. What is it with all these fucking motherfuckers who just like want to fucking videotape their memoirs that exist in Star Wars? Like it's fucking incredible.
Men.
Yes.
Oh wait, shit. I have a thing I need to share in the chat.
Okay. Devin, you're gonna have a hell of a time editing this. Jesus fucking God.
Sorry in advance.
Oh my God.
It's fine. I'm having a great time.
All right, so this man just like shows up out of fucking nowhere to be like, "Hey, I'm here to save the day. Peace would be so cool, right?" And and everyone's like, "This isn't your fucking job. You don't know how to spell." Like this guy has no idea. Like he's way in over his head. Clearly, like this is not the kind of thing that he usually does. All the he's a great ambassador and he's like super friendly, but he's not here to do actual diplomacy or real work. Like it's Chancellor Greylark's job.
I very much got the impression that he's the one who's just like he's out there kissing babies.
Yes, exactly.
There's no speech at the end. He's just out there to be seen,
right?
And he also, again, firmly decides to just fucking Shrek up to this conflict.
And this can be a discussion that happens off pod, but I'm very curious about your use of Shrek as a verb here because you've done it several times now.
I always use that as a verb.
Is that a thing?
Usually I refer to myself. If you're shitting on the internet enough, it is.
That's fair. Like I know that Shrek is a cultural touchstone for multiple generations at this point, but I was unfamiliar with that usage.
Oh yeah.
Well.
But yeah, no, definitely Malo is sorry, we're making Wikipedia jokes in the outline.
It's not. It's Jesus. This is a mess. It's fine.
It's fine. I can get back on track. I have some not points but questions.
Yes,
Go for it.
Go for it.
I don't have a question. I just have an observation.
Oh my god.
Um,
Sit down.
I want to see more, and I assume we will get it in this book and certainly throughout phase 2, about the whole Sparta situation we seem to have. Why are there 2 chancellors?
I am also curious, and also like how did this partnership come about? Was this traditional before, we got to the single chancellor?
What does Lena So think of this?
Yes.
Like, why are there 2 of them? Why are there 2 of them and one of them is just fucking around in the Outer Rim?
I mean, it's. I also want to know like how this came about because like on the one hand, it is like kind of interesting, and also like kind of traditionally how like the VP is picked. Like if you have a likable candidate, then you pick a serious governing VP, and if you have
But
like
they
a serious
seem to
candidate, then you pick a
be-
likable VP. But like they do seem to be, as
They
I
seem
think
to
you
be
were about to see, Burb.
equals.
Yeah, they do seem equal. Greylark definitely seems like she
She's
is like
HBIC.
worried about being forced out, which like if she was actually like the power behind the throne, she probably wouldn't be worried about that because she could just run circles around Malo.
She's the serious one and he's the likable one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But
Like she should be the HBIC, but I don't.
Oh yeah. But also like I mean when it comes to actually
politics,
getting things done, like I don't feel like I don't know. I mean, I guess there's something to be said for like the guy who kisses babies. Like that is spreading goodwill and shit. I just listen. I just like I relate to Tiger Mom. I'm the one doing the real job here. So
Yeah, I mean
maybe
it
that's
is
my bias.
it is interesting because like she seems like very worried about Malo, and like she like can't tell if he's like coming for her because it seems like this is so unlike him, even though like it is like kind of like him, but also like he doesn't usually go this far off the rails.
Or like he's taking initiative, which feels weird for her, which feels weird for him from her perspective.
Yeah. So it's just
I also
sorry, I'll finish and then you talk, Burb. But like it's just interesting to me from the standpoint of like how do they actually govern together? Like, do they ever govern together? And like I don't know, I want to see more of their dynamic.
I mean, like for me, like I like if I were the Tiger Mom of the galaxy, I would be like, all right, we're thinking about expanding into the space. Go there and kiss every single baby you see, and then propose to them. Here are some lovely benefits that you could have by joining the Republic, and then I'll send y'all a contract or constitution or whatever the fuck, and we get the shit done. Like like that feels like a fair enough system. I don't know.
We're gonna send you vaccines for all the fucking diseases they just gave you from kissing your babies.
They don't believe in vaccines actually in the Outer Rim.
Oh, so it's like ours too. Right. The question or the point that I was gonna make is like, if they are really truly like joint and equal rulers, if this is a Sparta situation, is there a history of that? Because like she does seem very concerned that Molo is going to like get a lot of public support and momentum and not specifically power, but that can propel him to that. And like, is this new enough, or is the threat that big that is a big like an actual concern of hers?
Yeah, it's and also like Sparta is like the one example of 2 rulers specifically. Like 2 is generally not a number that is super conducive to ruling because like if they each have equal power, then theoretically nothing can get done.
I recently learned that the Roman Empire in its later years was ruled by it became tradition to name 2 emperors who were supposed to be equal in power.
They also had like they had some stuff earlier, like in the Republic era, the early Republic, that was weird and interesting that I don't know enough about, but I am deeply autistic about. So, but Sparta is like the
famous one,
the main and like clear example.
Yes, because that actually did work like pretty well for a long time, as opposed to
I guess
other stuff.
I guess there were the 2 emperors in that shitty Gladiator sequel they made.
That was actually historical. That was a terrible movie, though.
But yeah, so I'm very interested to see kind of how this plays out between the two of them, because it's very unorthodox based on most of what we know about modern Western politics.
Or modern Western Star Wars politics.
In our
Honestly,
galaxy
modern
far away.
global politics, I would say.
I was trying to talk about Star Wars on the Star Wars pod.
That doesn't make
Boo.
sense to me. Anyway, thanks
mean,
for listening. Sorry, go ahead,
To be
Burb.
fair, modern Star Wars politics, garbage. It's all fucking mess.
Modern Star Wars politics are the Acolyte was canceled, and all we get is the Mandoverse.
Anyway, I'm gonna go.
Thank you for
myself.
listening to episode 189 of the Book Wars pod. Next episode, we're going to be continuing reading Convergence by Zoraida Cordova, reading chapters 10 through 19. In the meantime, if you have the means, first and foremost, donate to RAIN at rain.org. Then, if you want to light your money on fire, you can choose to support us by donating to the Tashi Station Radio Patreon, as it really helps us cover our hosting and production costs. At www.patreon.com. I was thrown off by the lack of music. I require a soundtrack at all times. Patreon.com/Tashi Station, or coffee at ko-fi.com slash. What is happening right now?
Sorry, I thought we cut the music out again, but I just undid my headphones.
Incredible.
Such a special disaster today. I have no words.
All right. Well, our theme song is Whiz Bang by Poddington Bear. Our logo and artwork are by Joby Terror Design, and our audio and production are done, as always, by soon-to-be Dr. Producer Devin Keys. For all of us,
Take us out.
Kate, Miranda, Devin, Rana, I'm Chris. Talk to you next week.
I can project anything I want. None of this is real.